A nationwide teacher shortage has some university leaders in Wisconsin taking action.
And the University of Wisconsin system, as well as Viterbo University in La Crosse, is creating plans to help attract and retain teachers in our state. News 8's Lisa Klein shows us the seriousness of the problem and what's being done to reverse the trend in tonight's News 8 Investigates report.
The number of teachers is on the decline in Wisconsin. According to the U.S. Department of Education, the number of people graduating with bachelor's degrees in the University of Wisconsin system in elementary education has declined by 23% between 2006 and 2017. When it comes to secondary education, which means middle and high school, the decline is at 18% during the same time frame. Viterbo University is seeing the same trend. They've had a 25% decline in students graduating with elementary education degrees in the last 10 years. The decline is at 50% for students graduating with secondary education degrees. To help reverse this trend, a UW system task force is presenting ways to recruit and retain teachers to the Board of Regents this month. And Viterbo University already started implementing their own plans.
Thanks for taking your time out of homeroom.
Students at Logan High School in La Crosse
Somebody mentioned your name.
Were chosen to take part in a special presentation by staff at Viterbo University.
We're concerned about the future of education.
The Viterbo staff members spent about 45 minutes talking to students who were chosen by their teachers as potential future educators.
We made a plan this winter for them to visit about 30 school districts before the end of the school year.
What other profession influences all other professions?
Viterbo's effort to raise awareness about the need for educators among high school students across the region is just one way they are hoping to recruit people to the teaching profession.
We're doing a number of things,
including meeting with high school staff and discussing how they portray their own profession.
The message that they send out about the career, it has an important impact on the likelihood of those students in choosing the career.
Public perception of the teaching industry is also a focus of the UW System Task Force, charged with figuring out ways to recruit and retain teachers.
How do we raise that public esteem, and how do we help communities understand that to have a robust and vital community, your school is a huge part of that?
Carmen Manning is the Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences at UW Eau Claire, and is also one of 6 members on the UW System Task Force for advancing teachers and school leaders.
We have to solve this problem in a way that keeps strong, highly qualified teachers in the classroom.
She says inviting communities into schools is one way to build an understanding of the teaching profession.
They see how hard teachers work. They see all the hours after the hours that are a day of schooling that teachers contribute to the lives of their students. They're teaching, they're counseling, they're helping find food and clothing for their kids. I mean, they're doing the whole gamut. When people see that, then there is a recognition of the work that's happening in schools and what teachers are doing.
Making the teaching degree more affordable is also a priority for the UW system and Viterbo.
We're really interested in figuring out, can we help support students while they're in that process of becoming a teacher so that they are less in debt when they get there.
We started by offering extra scholarships to traditional undergraduate students who are interested in education.
What's metacognition?
Another money-saving option is to take a college class while in high school, like this Intro to Education class in Onalaska, which is being offered by Viterbo to prospective teachers.
Juniors and seniors who might be thinking about being teachers or who have any interest in seeing what that's like can earn college credits and maybe have a leg up when they're going into college, so they already have some education credits under their belts.
If anybody wants a business card, you can definitely take one.
The hope is these educator recruitment efforts will help meet Wisconsin's current workforce needs in the classroom.
The quality of our schools goes down if we don't have highly qualified teachers in our classrooms, and I just don't think that's an option.
I can't think of a more important thing for us to be focusing our efforts on.
It is important to note that there isn't a teacher shortage in every subject and in every district. The highest need areas in Wisconsin are in rural communities and then in certain content areas like special education, English as a second language, and science.
Well, Lisa, it looks like Viterbo has already started implementing different ways to try to recruit teachers into the profession, but what happens after the UW System Task Force presents its ideas this month?
Well, the plan is for the task force to meet with the Board of Regents in June, and from there we will see what actually happens.
All right.